So it turns out to get into romantasy, I just needed some dead bodies. I just finished The Foxglove King, and I buddy read this with my friend Nicole, and I will tag her below because she's awesome. And thank you for tolerating my rampaging speed at which I read books. I'm so sorry. This was a lot darker than most of the other romantasy and romantic fantasy books that I have been recommended, and I super enjoyed this. This is like exactly the level of dark that I feel like I operate at a baseline all the time, so I thought this was like a perfect entry for me into romantasy. I think that the themes of identity and who you are and autonomy, they really shined in this book, especially because all three of like our main characters, they're all kind of struggling with exactly the same thing, which is feeling like they have any kind of choice or agency in their lives, which I love that as a theme. I think agency and choice are really strong themes, and this book did it really well. Hannah Witten did an excellent job. Her writing style is also really cool. She has a way of like sucking you in when you're reading this. I couldn't stop. I would sit down, like I'd start here and then I'd slowly become what I call a reading blob, where I wind up like this and the book's in my face. So she did a really good job of getting me into that mode. Her magic system was very unique. It was super interesting. Sometimes it was a little convoluted for me, and I did find a spot where she actually violated her own magic system rules. But here's the thing. I was having so much fun, I didn't care. I clocked it, but I was like, grand scheme, I really don't care. This is fun. There was no spice in this, and I was really surprised. I think one of our most common messages sent back and forth between me and Nicole are, when are we getting to the kissing? When is the kissing happening? I think that was one of its strengths, though. Nothing felt rushed. Everything feels like it's taking its time. She's really leaning onto the slow build of the relationship. Relationships, plural, I think is what we're going to be going with. That's what I can see being set up. And frankly, I'm a sucker for a unique, non-traditional relationship in a book. I would call this romantic fantasy more than romantasy. The romance it's part of it, but it's not like a driver. So I would call this more of a romantic fantasy. If that's what she's going for, that's very bold and very brave and very cool. And it makes me want to read the entire trilogy. I identified with Lore. I was very much like her when I was younger. She does teeter, like she wanders a dangerous line of being a not like other girls main character, but she does not cross it and she never becomes that. So I really applaud Witten. She got close and nudged it and it was like, whoop, and then she fixed it. And I was like, okay, got it, like it. The other point of frustration, but this is a personal preference. This is me self-inserting into this moment. There are betrayals that happen to this character, and I am like, why are you forgiving them? Why are you forgiving them so fast? We're forgiving them too quickly. You need to exact vengeance before you forgive people. But nothing about that frustration made me want to put it down. It actually made me want to keep reading. I enjoyed it a lot. I thought this was a ton of fun. I really liked this. Ratings perspective, this is going to be a super solid 3. We'll based on my ratings video, we'll give this like a 3.5, 3.75. This was really, really good. I enjoyed it. I had a ton of fun with it. I actually am really looking forward to getting the next one. And I know Nicole and I are teeing up a buddy read for that one too. I just enjoyed it. I think the darker themes were great. I liked the poisoning theme. I liked how she's structuring something bigger coming up in the next 2 books. And I cannot wait to find out what that is.